Reasons why Anambra did not join in celebrating Biafran Day. The Biafran Day is a yearly reoccurrence celebration that marks the remembrance of millions of people who lost their lives during the Nigerian Civil War, also known as Biafran War. 30th May is a separate day in the calendar that calls for the remembrance of over 3 million people who died during the Nigerian Civil War. Unfortunately, 2020 Biafran's Day wasn't celebrated by most people of Anambra State because of a more important reasons to them. The final day of Egu Imo Aqua Cultural Festival was the main reason why we didn't hear any grounded noise concerning the Biafran Day celebration in Anambra State. Hundreds of masquerades were seen in the street of Aqua, Anambra, marking the yearly cultural festival of Imo Aqua. In the video that surfaced online, it could be pictured that thousands of Anambra people were in conjunction with the celebration, thereby giving deaf EI in celebrating the Biafran Day. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, Anambra people didn't ignore the Biafran Day. They equally celebrated. They celebrated it alongside with their festival. See, let me tell you something. There is something that we need to understand, of which we know. Celebration is not a thing of mouth or voice, but a thing of the heart. Having it in mind is better than having it in your mouth. If you have something in mind, it shows that you really care for that thing and really wish to get hold of that thing. So that very day of the Anambra Festival or Cultural Day, Anambra people equally have that Biafran Day at heart. I bet you just go and do your findings by asking questions from Anambra people. I know I don't need to be told. It is sure. They know that that day is Biafran Day, but then they need to satisfy their cultural day. They need to celebrate that day, because if they don't, no one will do it. If their presence is not there, no one will do it. And when we are talking about Anambra is just a state, but we are talking about Biafran, which is combination of different states. So when the Anambra people don't come together as one state, who then will come together to do the celebration? You understand? So they really need to be available. They really need to be around to do the celebration. But Biafra, in fact, it's going to be in mass, in billions of people all around the world. You understand? So it is I don't want us to start seeing it to be something of wickedness or that. No. It's not true. The Anambra people truly celebrated the Biafran Day because they still have it in mind that the Biafran Day is still that day where the day they are having their festival. So even while celebrating their festival, they still have it in mind that today, which is our Biafran Day, which is our festival, is the day of Biafra. And you will see that even some still left the festive ground, the Anambra festive ground, to join the Biafrans in their celebration. When talking about Biafra, you're talking about Anambra. These are the people that still proclaim the republic even more. You understand? So I want us to understand that fact and don't misquote it. Okay? So the reality is that the day of the celebration has come and it has gone. It was celebrated in peace and in good memory. It is now time for us to now understand the reason for this celebration. A lot of people just celebrate, but they don't know what they are celebrating. If you ask them, what are you celebrating and why are you celebrating? You understand? What are you celebrating and why are you celebrating? Who are you celebrating? Are you celebrating Odumegwu Ojukwu? Are you celebrating Nnamdi Kanu? Who are you celebrating? That is what really matters. The question is what matters. We are celebrating the past heroes. The heroes that gave up their lives for the sake of the republic. The heroes that sacrificed themselves for the sake of Biafran actualization. That is what has just been celebrated. So I want us to have it in mind that the Biafrans celebrated that day in good faith and in love. Thank God everything went well. Thank God there wasn't any bloodshed or whatsoever. You understand? Thank God the people understood what was going on and they really concurred and did as expected. You understand? So the most important thing now is for us to move on, for us to carry on. How do we carry on? How do we move on? We need to move on with what we are called to do. What are we called to do? We are called to carry on with the pursuit for Biafran actualization. That is actually what that day, Biafran Day, has brought to us. It has brought to us a remembrance, and it has brought to us it has inculcated reasons why we should carry on with the agitation and not to give up. Understand? So that is what that day has really brought to us. The day has infused inside us that Biafran spirit, that Biafran strength. It has made us to know that the reason why we should work in unity as Biafrans and see to the quick actualization of the Republic of Biafra. You understand? So as Biafrans, you need to remain absolute. You still need to remain strong. You still need to remain focused. Don't be distracted. Don't allow yourself to be pushed to the wall. You are a Biafran, and that is what that day has called you to be. Understand? So many things may have happened in the past, but don't allow it to get you distracted. You need to be absolute, be focused, just like your predecessors. I know you must have heard stories on the day of the Biafran celebration, but then don't allow yourself to be pushed to the wall. Alright? Because you are a Biafran. So, my viewers, what is your take on this news? Please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to get updated anytime we upload new videos. Thank you.